Finally, after all these crackings, I finally got After Effects. It's actually here. Let me open it. Oh my, finally. Okay, what the actual helly do I do? Bro, I need some help only if there was a video online. Well. You ran into the greatest one to ever be produced. Yeah! No? Okay, so the first thing you want to do is get your audio and scene packs. You can mostly find them through Instagram or YouTube or even Twitter. I'm going to show you step by step on how to make the best edit that you can, just like this one right here.
I need these two. One second. Milkshake brings all the boys to the farm, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could treat you, but I have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to the farm.
Make sure you have all the plugins that you need to actually edit, so make these cool effects, and make sure you also have After Effects. Except this, obviously you can't make an edit. You can mostly find them in Discord servers or YouTube. So yeah, we're just with this, let's just open After Effects and start. Okay, so the first thing you actually want to do is open After Effects. Once it opens, you probably have something like this, and it probably looks very confusing. But to be honest, it's really not. There's just a bunch of buttons and that, but you don't really need to press. Like, I've been editing for 2 years. I'll be honest, I don't even know what this does, so don't even worry about it. So what you want to do, you want to click on New Composition. So this basically just means you have a new video, and you want to click on this. So this is your composition settings. So you have your width and the height, you have your frame rate, and you have your duration. Just want to copy this, and you will be good. So once you copy this, just click OK. Okay, so once you're in here, pretty much, I'll just give you the rundown. So this is your timeline. Basically, your timeline will have all your clips. Basically, you can rewatch and stuff. This will be your project stuff. So your scene packs, your audio, any other stuff you want will be all here. Over here is the effects you want to type out. So any effects you want, so a zoom, a transition, anything really will be in your effects and presets. So that's really what you will really need to know. This is also your preview. So this, let's just drag our audio in. Once you have your audio, you just want to drag it in here. And it should look something like this. So what you want to do is you want to zoom in, press plus on your keyboard. And you want to go to the end. Sorry. You want to find the end. So let me play it.
Em cima da cama, botanas de 4x4 puxando cabelo, botanas de lado. Eu mal comecei, ele já tá safado, novinho bandido, safado,
So that's where my end's gonna be. So I just want to go a few seconds after that. And you want to click here. You just want to copy this. And then you want to go back into your composition settings. So what you want to do is you want to go up to this blank space, right click, and click composition settings. And where your duration is, you want to delete this and paste. Once you've done that, it should be something like this. So what you want to do now, you want to mark your beats. So how you do this is you want to click it, right click, keyframe assistant, and click convert audio to keyframes. You want to click this. So once you click this, you should have this red bar. You want to click U on your keyboard, and you want to click both channels and slider, and you want to go into your graph. So once in your graph, where your intro you want to be, so however long your intro. So this is my first beat. You will see this white spark thingy. So you want to click over here to mark your beats. So you just want to do this through every single one. So this is my second one. This is my third one. You want to do this to the end. Okay, so once your timeline starts looking like this and you're done with marking your beats, what you want to do now is you want to delete this. So you don't need this anymore, and you want to put your scene packs in. So you can edit anything you want to being singers, actors, quite literally anything, space, anything. I like to have it into its own folder so it's easy just to access. So if you want to do that, you can. So now it might have these black lines compared. It might be something like this. All you want to do is you want to click S on your keyboard, hit it, S, and you just want to zoom it, so where these white lines are, you want to hit it, so it's hitting on this. So now what you want to do is, you want to get your clip for your intro. Okay, so once you have your intro lined up to the beat, so it'll be something like this. So she says 1 second here. Let me just quickly make her sound better. So she says it and it lines up with the beat. And now what you want to do is every single time you see a cut, you want to cut the video. So it cuts right here, as you can see. Cuts right here. So you want to Control Shift D on your keyboard to cut it. Maybe sometimes you might get it wrong. I think I did. Wait. Yeah, see, I got it wrong because I'm an idiot. So you want to do that. Now what you want to do is press P on your keyboard. And it should pull up your position, which just means you can position it. So you want to put your character in the middle. So once that's done, you want to keep doing that and repeat it. Pretty much it will be something like this. And now obviously you want to position all this easy stuff. And now what you want to do is you want to click the arrow, click audio, and basically you're going to keyframe. So you're going to make an animation. Click this and you want to go right until this first mark beat. You want to go on it like this and drag it down a little bit, and now just switch them. Something like this, where it has a fade in audio. So you now listen to it.
You think I need these to...
So it looks even more smoother and even more nice. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to enable motion blur. So you just want to click these. Something like this. And then you want to enable flame blending. So you want to click it twice. And you might have these glitches like this. All you really want to do is you want to cut the glitches out. So it glitches around right there. Control Shift D, remember to cut. Get rid of the frames. And do the same thing. Get rid of the flame blending. And do it one more time. Flame blending. And there you go. So it doesn't have these glitches no more. Oh wait, no, there's one glitch. Oh yeah, you gotta do it on this side as well. Okay, now that should be done. Okay, so once you've done this, it should be so much more smoother and nicer. So as you can probably tell by just me running through it, it's so much smoother and nice. You can add tracking if you want. It will take a hefty time, especially if you're new. So I'm probably gonna skip it. You can also add text, but like I said, it'll probably take a lot of time because obviously you're new. Okay, now what you want to do is get your clips. That's like the third part into the editing. So you want to get your clips. So now what you want to do, you want to double click on your scene pack and go through and find a clip. So once you find the point where you want to do it in your scene pack, what you want to do is you want to go over here. So you want to click this once, and now it'll point over to where your marker is. Now you want to go to your second marker, right click, go to marker time, and now Control Shift D. So that's how you get a clip into After Effects. Now what you want to do is you want to repeat this until you get all of them done, really. Okay, so I found my second clip now. I just want to click this, and then go to the third marker, go to marker time, or you can just drag it while pressing Shift, and you want to Control Shift D now. And let's go to the third clip. Okay, see, I found my third clip. Now you just want to click this one more time, go to the fourth marker, or you go like that, Control Shift D, and now you want to do this for every single one. Okay, so once you have all your clips, like what I've just done, what you want to do is you want to click the first one, which is up here, so the last one practically. Then you want to scroll down and click the first one, and you want to, while doing it, you want to hold down Shift, so it has this, and you want to double click the flame blending again, and one more click the motion bar. And now what you want to do is you want to position your character in the middle every single time. So just click P, position, and then sometimes it might be a bit zoomed in, so click S, zoom it out, and then click P and position. Now like again, it might be zoomed out, hold down S, click P, position, and now you just want to carry this on until every single one is positioned. Okay, so once they all are positioned and in the middle, now it's actually time for the fun part of the edit, is adding all the effects and all the zooms and stuff. So pretty much all you need to do is have S_Belirma curves. This pretty much is your zoom, and how it's going to be nice and zoom in and out. So basically this is this one, and you need Twixtor, which makes it more smoother, so it has like a slow motion effect on it. So you need both of these. Obviously you need the plugins for it. You can find it at Discord server on YouTube, like I said in the intro. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go down here, and now you want to press Ctrl+Shift+C. This just means you comp your video so it doesn't lag out or anything. You want to click OK. So now it's probably should turn orange, yellowish. So now you want to go to the first marker, and what you want to do is you want to do your zoom first. So you want to search up s_blur mode curves. So you want to drag it onto your clip, and if it has an X on it, that means you didn't crack it good. So you need to go into a Discord server and actually follow the steps. Okay, so once you have it, all you really want to do is you want to come over here, click Z dist, click that one. Okay, so once you have the keyframe, what you want to do is you want to copy this one, so Ctrl+C, and go one frame before the second marker, and Ctrl+V. So this is how my zoom is going to be in. My zoom is going to be where it zooms in and out, like the video I showed you. So I'm going to press F9 and go to the graph editor. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to move this one, and I'm going to drag it down here. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So this is how you just do a basic zoom in and out. So you'll probably see this, look, zooms in and out. I can change it if I want to. So it zooms in and then out. And you can see it. Like that. So there's no Twixtor on it right now, so that's why it looks a bit messy. So yeah, just copy this graph if you want to get that zoom in and out effect. But if you just want a normal zoom in, what you can do is you can go on YouTube and just search up free presets, zoom in for After Effects, something like this, and it will probably just tell you how to get zooms. Okay, so that's the zoom done. What you want to do now is search up Twixtor. So Twixtor, Twixtor Pro, or Twixtor Vectors in. What I usually do is just use my own presets. So if you want this preset, what you're gonna have to do is go into the description and just quickly download it. It'll probably take like 2 seconds. Yeah, just download it, import it into After Effects, and it's that easy. So if you want to import it, all you have to do is open your folders, go to Documents, Adobe, After Effects, use the presets, and just drag it into here. Okay, so once you're done with your Twixtor, and you've imported it in and you've actually adjusted it, what you want to do now is search up Exposure. Exposh, you can just do like that if you don't know how to spell like me. Drag it in, go to the first marker. You want to click Exposure, so click this stopwatch, go one keyframe before the second marker, and bump it up a little bit. Press U on your keyboard, drag, go down. You want to put this in the middle, and go back one keyframe, and go down, like that. And copy this keyframe, go to front and paste. So it's like that. Click U on your keyboard again. Hover over it, press F9, go to your graph editor, and copy my graph. Okay, so once your graph looks like this, so very smooth, should be like this. And that's practically all the effects you probably want to need. You can obviously add shakes and stuff, but that is not for this tutorial, so yeah. Okay, so once you have your effects all done, you highlight it, Ctrl+C, go to the second one. Remember to pre-comp your clip. So click all attributes, click OK, and paste. Press U on your keyboard, move it one keyframe or how many keyframes you need to adjust it. And you want to do this for pretty much every single clip you have. You can add more effects, but for this video, I'm just not going to do it because you don't really need to learn all these effects for your first video, but you can just add it. Go to YouTube and look for tutorials like you did for this one. Okay, so once you have every single keyframes on your clips, every single effect, you should be practically done with your edit actually. So you don't really need to add any more. So you'll be done with your edit. So what you want to do now is press Ctrl M for your rendering. So click Ctrl M. And you want to put output 2, click it. And you want to go to your videos, name it whatever you want. I'm just going to name it Jinx Edit. And then click save. So mine's going to be jinxedit.mp4. It'll probably be the exact same for you. For your output model, you don't really want to change anything because it doesn't, like if you change stuff, it will just mess it more up. So don't change anything, click OK. And now what I'm going to do is just going to click render. Okay, so you probably will have your edit now if it's rendered in your folders and you found it. So what you want to do now is obviously drag it back into After Effects, trust the process. Okay, so what you want to do now is you want to click the first orange one, scroll all the way down, hold shift and hit the last one, click the audio and the eye, and now click Ctrl Shift C and click OK. So you have something like this. What you want to do now is you want to click on the blue thing, and now I'm going to do the CC. So basically that means color correction, and you're just going to have better quality. So you want to search up S_flicker, drag it onto your clip, and you want to put the amplitude a bit down, so around 0.8. Now you want to search up Lux. This is another plugin, so make sure you have this plugin. You want to drag it onto the video, click edit. Okay, so once you're inside, it should be something like this. You want to click the plus, click exposure, go back to exposure, put the stomps a little bit higher, go back to tools, probably spot exposure, put up a little bit, go to back to tools, click shadow/highlights, bump it up a little bit, bump it down a little bit, so it has this more sharp look. Go back to tools. You can add haze/flare, but sometimes it can get a bit annoying. Drag the setting to like 17, 18. So around here. Go back to tools, grad exposure, click it, do stomps up a little bit, back to tools. You can add duotone, like I said, it's all your preference. You can add it whatever you want. I'm just doing a quick one. You can add duotone if you would like, so it makes the background a little bit different. Okay, you can add it if you want, up to you. Add S curve, you can add it if you want. Go a bit down so it has this more sharper look. Now what you want to do is click OK. So click the arrow, and that's practically your CC, bro. That easy, 10 seconds ish. Like, people over exaggerate the CC. It's literally that quickly. You can now add your panning. So I've got my own personal panning, which will also be in the description below. So if you download it and do the old steps, you should just be able to search up best pan, like this one, drag it onto your video, and you have it there. And that's practically it. That's practically all you need for your edit. And that should be your edit done.